Hello viewers, welcome to Jan Shakti Network. From our daily necessities like vegetables, cereals, masalas, cookware, tableware to books, home decor, pizza, phuchka and fafra, everything is delivered to our doorstep in less than no time. There is nothing that cannot be delivered in our doorsteps, other than maybe the Kohinoor or a Royal Bengal tiger. The young boys and girls who do this work are known as gig workers. Gig work has emerged as a significant mode of employment within the platform economy. Technology platforms allow a new work from where people can join the labor market by simply accessing an application that happens to be the site where customers, employees, and workers virtually meet. It is a form of platform based job where contracts are of a very short span of time. According to Niti Aayog study paper, 77 lakh workers were engaged in gig economy in 2020 to 21, and the total gig workforce is expected to expand to 2.35 crore workers by 2029 to 30. The study paper noted that at present, about 47% of gig workers are in medium skilled jobs, about 22% in high skilled, and about 31% in low skilled jobs. And the trend shows the concentration of workers in medium skilled jobs is declining and high skilled ones are increasing. Replacing stable jobs with outsourcing, temporary contracts, casualized format, etc. made working hours and even employment relation more flexible, fragile, unpredictable and irregular.
मेरा नाम है सोहाग खान। हम बंगाल का रहने वाला है। कलकत्ता में रैपिडो चलाते हैं, ओला उबर सभी चलाते हैं। नहीं ज़्यादा रुपया तो नहीं मिलता, लेकिन अगर 12-14 घंटा टाइम दिया जाता है तो 500-700 रुपया बचता है तेल वेल काट के। चीज़ का दाम बहुत ज़्यादा है, कंपनी का कमीशन बहुत काट लेता है। जैसे एग्रीगेटर जो नियम है, हर स्टेट में जो परिवहन श्रमिक है, जो गिग वर्कर्स है, लोगों के लिए ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 20% तक काट सकता है कंपनी, लेकिन कंपनी 40% 30% तक काट लेता है। सरकार को बहुत बार बोला गया है, लेकिन कोई सरकार की तरफ से कोई एक्शन नहीं ली।
There are sections of workers whose jobs are completely casualized, such as those who work in gig economy or embodied by corporations such as Uber, Ola, Amazon, and many others. It is often advocated that gig offers the young generation with the chance to break from the tradition of the 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. working day and from the shackles of being employed by a single business. Young workers just want freedom. But that is just a cover to hide the fact that the main goal is to extract much more from the labor and maximize profits through a more virulent process. The very popular Urban Company had a couple of years ago offered a service for domestic maids, which promised to make available domestic services within 15 minutes for rupees 49 per hour. This was yet another example of the continuing exploitation and dehumanization of paid domestic workers in our country. Meanwhile, All India Coordination Committee of Domestic Workers, a wing of CITU, the trade union chapter of the CPIM, has been demanding the minimum wages of at least rupees 100 per hour since a long time. Another cause of serious concern is the issue of safety at the customer's home, especially when several other women providing beauty and other services by such platforms have complained of sexual harassment. It should be noted that these companies continue to float the law of the land and refuse to implement the POSH Act by falsely claiming to be aggregators and not employers. The AICCDW, in a statement, has strongly condemned the pejorative term maid that has been used by the Urban Company. Platform based service aren't new, but with companies like Urban Company entering the scene, corporate power has begun to dominate. Their model not only exploit domestic workers but also profits from customer data and advertising revenue. Turning domestic workers into gig workers doesn't formalize or protect them. Instead, it worsens their condition. Real reform requires a comprehensive law ensuring minimum wages, weekly offs, leave, bonuses, and social security. Take Swiggy, for example. Founded in 2014, it operates over 500 cities, employing around 6,000 people, most as delivery workers. These workers get no appointment letters, wage slips, or benefits. They work from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. under exhausting conditions, with no proper rest, all for inconsistent daily earnings and incentives tied to performance. App-based grievances system and language barrier worsen their plight. This rise of platform labor bypasses traditional labor protection. Gig workers, labeled independent contractors, are excluded from workplace rights and entitlements. What drives youth into such insecure jobs despite lacks of government vacancies? Declining growth, rising unemployment 7.8% in September 2024, food inflation at 8.4%, and shrinking salaries job are key reasons. In this grim scenario, unionizing is the only hope. In Tamil Nadu, CITU formed a union of Swiggy, Zomato, and Danzo workers, demanding legal recognition and benefits. In retaliation, Swiggy blocked 41 IDs. Workers protested and launched a historic strike in May 2023. Their fight continues. This message is clear. Gig workers must organize, and alongside, we must demand sustainable job creation from both state and central governments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest incidents. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update. We will see you next time with more news that matters. Stay informed, stay safe.